Hey, Patrick. That was a really good class. I know that it was a bit challenging understanding that information. I'm just going to go through it a little bit and hopefully this will be helpful for you. All right, so we were working on a few of those chords for just a basic pattern of Hotel California, right? The B minor, F sharp minor, A major, right? And then we did the E major. Then we did G, or you could do the G like that, and then the D. And then we did E minor. And then we went back to the F sharp minor. Okay, so the basic understanding with the song starts with the B minor. It's in a B minor, right? And the way you would find the major of the B minor is a little technique that you can use by playing. Right, so we're on the 7th fret of the fretboard there, 6th string, 7th fret. That's our basic pattern for the pentatonic. So boom, boom. All right, so you're at a 7, 7, 10, 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 10, 7, 10. All right, so that's the pattern for the B pentatonic. So the B pentatonic also will hold the natural minor in it. That also holds the natural minor. We went boom. Right? It also holds the harmonic minor. Right? So, in saying that, we also know the modes of the pentatonic. This particular pentatonic, the 4th mode is located right there. All right, on your 2nd fret as well. So your 3rd mode of the major scale, which when we go to the pentatonic would be the 2nd note of the basic form of the pentatonic. So this basic form of the pentatonic, the 2nd note is right there, and that's a D. And you just switch your pinky with the middle finger and you have a D major scale. Right? You also have the D here. So that's a D major. And that's a quick way of finding it on your fretboard, right? Just start off on your 1st note of your pentatonic, and your 2nd note of that pentatonic, that's the major scale that you're going to use. All right, so I say that because your 3rd mode is also located on the 2nd fret right there, right? And what we did is we barred the 2nd fret, the entire 2nd fret, to play the notes of the 3rd mode. And this is how it should sound. And you could add a few more if you wanted to. I like to do that. That's it. All right. You also had that 4th mode of the pentatonic, of the B pentatonic. So you have the 3rd mode of the major key, which is D major, right? That's the 3rd mode. But then you have the 4th mode of its relative minor, which is the B minor. All right, so the 4th mode, which is the B minor, is actually also the B pentatonic. All right, let me back up. We know that when we're doing like a natural minor and the harmonic minor, the pentatonic holds that. So they're all interchangeable. All right, so if you're going to do a pentatonic, you can also do the harmonic minor or the natural minor in that same position. It holds those scales in it. Right, so they're interchangeable. So that's what we're at. That's why I'm saying, okay, you can do your 4th mode of the pentatonic, of the B pentatonic, in here as well. So that 3rd mode of the D major, right, that you can also do this. Right there, right? right? You can do that there too. Okay, so the reason I showed you that is because right, and then you have so it adds things to the chord progression when you're playing it. Now you can do things, of course, in your finger picking. You can just do stuff like, but we're not doing that. We're going to play around with your theory, all right? Because that's going to help you when you're doing your own compositions, or if you're covering songs, if you want to continue covering songs. It makes it more interesting, and it makes you understand the flow of the chord progression and what is actually going on, why the composer chose certain chords to play, right? It's going to help for your coordination, your memory, right? Muscle memory as well. And yeah, just the basic theory on how things are constructed. So I want you to play around doing this. Just barring that second fret and playing the mode and the scale, just like I did a few moments ago. Just right. I just kind of just did one of those just so you can play around with it. You can also do hammer-ons if you wanted to, but that might be kind of tough. All right, and then right, you could do that too. Right, I added a little note there because that note is in the third mode of your major scale. So you can, if you find you kind of did that, you're not really wrong. You can put that in there. So you can do that, or keep it pentatonic. Keep the pentatonic, right? Or you can do a couple of things there, but it's open. It's just a one note there, and it kind of sounds pretty. It goes in there because they are interchangeable. Anyway, play around with all of that and see what you come up with. The only thing I am concerned about that you do is you find some notes that go with the B minor, to play between the B minor and to play with the F sharp minor, right? And the other chords, you just kind of play, you can just strum or do some. You can do your finger picking there. And there, and then you can do that there, and then the D, same thing. E minor. You could add some notes in there if you wanted to, but as soon as you go back to the F sharp minor, and you just play around with it. Okay, so if you get a chance, practice, and don't be discouraged. Just take your time with it. This is a very it's more detailed. It gets a little bit more complex. So I'm showing you this because you've been practicing for a while. You've been doing this for a while, and we're just kind of upping it to the next level. That's all it is. But you're doing well. Okay, you're doing really well. All right, so do your thing, man, and keep up the good work. I will see you on Thursday. God bless. Have a good one.